Right, we are live. So it looks like the winds are shifting, I would imagine. It's still smoky out, but it's a lot clearer today. And it's never clear around here. I'll emphasize on that. I usually do. What's up, Laser? Dragonfly. Genocide. What up, y'all? Here at the shop. And we're gonna give you a little update, giving you a view of what it looks like here from East LA. So I think we scared this dude right here. I don't know who it was, but and I don't want to point the camera. Who knows what he was doing in there, but he's taking off now. So you still really can't see the mountains. Usually you could see the San Gabriel Mountains from here. What's up, Heidi? Hope you're well. Checking in with everyone here. Genocide, yep. Drugs are bad. Some of them. A lot of them. Anyway, yeah, still can't see the mountain range. So it is smoky still, although it doesn't seem like it. And we're gonna hang out a bit today. I got this little the neck piece here set up just in case I need to stick the phone on there. And I got my little studio set up inside of the shop. I thought of maybe going live with that stuff. Since I usually go live on the phone, it's easiest. But there was some things I wanted to show. I wanted to go live last night, but I ended up knocking out. Plus, the kids had friends over. They were all having a good time, so it was good to hear that. And it was pretty loud. So I don't know. I needed that rest, so I went ahead and knocked out early. And I was gonna do a whole thing, touching on some of the situations going on out here, and then some other things kind of related to it. And I had videos and some websites set up, but anyway, so I'm thinking of doing that maybe here a little later. But today, right now, while I have everyone here right now, and I appreciate everyone stopping by, and I hope everyone's doing good. There's a link in the description for, let me turn this around. There's a link in the description for a GoFundMe for our good friend Latchkey Hustle here on YouTube. If you don't know of him, I'll be sharing I usually do share his channel out. We've been pretty active lately. He's been posting a lot of stuff. And his mom lost her place up in Altadena here. So that was a very unfortunate thing that happened. And so they set up a GoFundMe. So that's a way we can help a fellow YouTuber here and help his family out. And so I hope the link works. I put it in the description, and maybe someone could go into the description and repost it while we're live here in the chat. So, because I don't think I could do that from here. And so, yeah, prayers for Latchkey and his fam. And that's what I mean. Some of these things have been hitting close. There's people I know that are being affected. There's been some customers actually from that area that I know from that area. My brother was telling me it was one of his old neighbors who also lives up in like Altadena area, and I think he might have lost his place. And several others. I mentioned the security guard here who was working the event that we had here at our church spot here. It's not a church, but it's the old church. He lost his place and had to stay at the church there. So that spot there is our place now. It's the old Orphan City Church. And I don't know, the guys haven't, I don't know if there's a name to the place now yet. Appreciate that, Blazer. And so I know a lot of you out there, you guys are very supportive. I see you all support other channels, and you know, so this is a good cause here to help in a time of crisis. So tap in with us, and we appreciate, yeah, the prayers and positive energy and all that. Actually, we're getting ready here. Bro had set up, here's my little setup. Here's it's one of bro's meditations there is to mop or sweep the shop. But we got this tote here that Amazon left behind. I don't know why they never came and picked it up, but bro pretty much filled up most of it with some hoodies. Got several hoodies in here, and good quality ones too. There's a Sky's the Limit hoodie. Some more looks like sweatpants. Several sweatpants that go with sweats. Some jeans down there. Some more shirts. More sweaters. Some new socks. So a nice little package there. More socks down there. Can't go wrong with new, fresh socks. And those are nice ones too. I got me some of those, but yeah, that's just doing our little part here. Looks like some beanies. And I think we're gonna be taking that to a local coffee shop that's taking donations. And Heidi Pop in chat to her live yesterday and basically giving us a report from her area there. And also mentioned about making donations over at St. Andrews in Pasadena. And that was interesting that you mentioned that St. Andrews, because I've been into this whole old world topic, hashtag old world. And I know a lot of you are up on that whole subject. So I had gone to St. Andrews because it was on my radar, because Pasadena is full of old world buildings. And I had gone to St. Andrews to check it out. It's got a really cool clock on it and everything. And yeah, so that's why I knew what place you were talking about there. And I guess they're taking donations there as well. And yeah, keep posting that link for the GoFundMe. We're gonna be I'm gonna send that out to the family here also, and we're gonna get together and chip in on that as well. And there's been just a lot of different things popping up with everything happening out here. I even wrote down some notes, and there's a few things I'll probably be tapping in on later, like some just some websites, some videos and stuff that have come across my way before. And then looks like we got a customer here. So give me a second. Let's go see what's up. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. All right. Bro's got that. Yeah, there's a lot of different things coming up. You know, of course, people talking, and then what the media is saying. And so I'm just kind of gonna do a little thing where I'll maybe show some pictures, some videos, because we were last year. My bro and I one night had gone down to Malibu to go do some sky watching, because Malibu is known to be a hot spot for UFOs, and there's been talks of just a possible base, like an ET base, being off the coast of Malibu. I don't know if any of you have heard of that, but I thought that was very interesting, and that was another reason why we went, just to go check it out. And actually, that day we went, we got some action. There was several orange-like orbs that we captured on video, and we shared those videos. Those videos are posted, and I'm thinking of going and maybe showing some of those vids again. And then also, what else? What was another one? Oh yeah, Mount Wilson. They said Mount Wilson started burning yesterday. And then, hey, how you doing? All right, hope you're well. Happy New Year. Yeah, Mount Wilson was another spot that was in my radar, and we had gone up. Actually, I went solo that time, and then had some interesting sightings up there. Got that on video also, so I'll be going, maybe sharing that. And it's just like some of these places that happen to be burning were areas that I had gone to last year and took video. Eaton Canyon was another one. You know, I went hiking with my sister. We showed that on a recent live, and I shared that. And so it's interesting. And there was a reason why I was going to these places and recording. And maybe we'll get into some of those reasons later today. We'll jump on the little studio, the BD's little mobile studio. I actually carry this stuff around with me just in case. So I think I'm gonna put it to use. But eventually we're gonna make a studio inside the shop here at some point. We've been talking about that for a long time, but we're thinking we could maybe split this room here, soundproof one side, and you know, set up some tables, set up the gear. I'm not sure about what migration, but keep in mind there's two Mount Wilsons. There's one that Carl Crusher on YouTube investigates, and that's in Nevada. And they believe there's like a UFO buried under there. And he's been doing quite a bit of investigating on that mountain, and a lot of other stuff has been happening on that mountain. So super interesting. But this is a second Mount Wilson. And so maybe, you know, who knows? The fact that they're both named that, I find that interesting too. And I had mentioned that several times. And so Mount Wilson here has got these radio towers. And in those radio towers, I remember Sovereign, Cosmic Wildman, one of our friends here on YouTube, had mentioned that he feels there's something under those radio towers or whatever. But next to those radio towers, or whatever those towers are, and I actually posted a short that got a lot of views on that, of those towers. Next to that, you got the observatory. Now, so that's I don't know. To me, that's of significance. What up, everybody? So the word is that the observatory didn't burn, and neither did, I guess, not the towers or something like that. I was kind of reading an article on it. I was briefly reading an article on it. And so that's, I guess, you know, good news. Good news that the observatory didn't burn. And yesterday, people were mentioning the Griffith Observatory. So that's, I think, out of the There's no fires going on there. People were mentioning like the Hollywood sign. It's not there. There's one way west of there, which is the Runyon Canyon. And I don't know what the status is. I think that might be contained. I don't know what the status is on really any of them, but blurred out there. And then people were questioning the certain places in Pasadena, and from what I've heard, those places weren't affected, maybe further up in the foothills. So, and that's another area we've been frequenting, is those foothills area of the Angeles Forest here. And yeah, next to the Eaton Fire, you got NASA, JPL. And what else? Yeah, we'll be briefly touching on the old Paradise Fire as well. That came to mind. And yeah, there's been so many other fires as well that aren't, yeah, recently we had Mount Baldy here, Big Bear got touched. There was other fires in the area out here in Southern California right before all this other stuff. I think Malibu did too. So yeah, just some interesting things that I think I should share with you guys. So maybe we'll set up here and go live in a little bit. But I did want to share GoFundMe, and I'm gonna share that out on other platforms as well. And what else? Yeah, and then we'll get this donation going. What up, Sal? Hope you're well, bro. Got people, types of people coming through. We had these ladies that went by earlier. Salute to that. I think she actually watches. She's a subscriber, but she's like an OG. Haven't seen her in a while, and her and her friend were dressed kind of wild there. Jeez. She'll probably be watching this later. Get on me. Like, hey, I heard what you're saying. It's all good. But yeah, so things pretty normal here at the shop or around East LA, around these parts. A guy did come in last night and was like talking about how he was stocking up on water and different supplies and was having trouble finding water. I heard about water being an issue, and I would imagine more around the places where where it's more affected. I think out here it's been, like I said, pretty the usual. A lot of madness and loudness. What else was coming to mind? Yeah, Catalina Island, also right off the coast of Malibu. What other fire was there that I thought was anyway, I got some notes. What up, Magneticus? Salute to everyone else in the chat. And yeah, once again, if you're tapping in, we're sharing a GoFundMe link to help out a fellow YouTuber and friend. And we're going to be making a donation later, or some sort of, I don't know, I think we're going to drop it off. So probably be using my truck. I got space back here. And Latchkey, I'm in contact with him off of here. So, but if you're listening, watching this, once again, if you need some extra hands, I got a truck. The back of the truck is empty. If you need to move anything, holler at your boy. And then, yeah, we're going to be keeping an eye out in the skies. There was a interesting object the other night, about 2 nights ago, I want to say. Man, I think it's blurred out if I zoom in too fast, I guess. It's a really close plane going by there. There was this red object that popped up right around this area around near closing time, and it was just blinking and hovering. And I got a little bit of footage. We shared it on the live, I think the night before last. And I was supposed to post that as a video too, which I could do a little later here. And then last night we got a really bright, people are probably gonna think satellite, but I'm thinking right now with the whole that was another thing, the drone situation. Drones, right? Drones lately, the fog. And then people have been flying drones around the burning areas. And they're saying not to be flying your drones. And I believe it's over in the Palisades fire over there. That one drone crashed into a super scooper. And the super scooper is, I guess, one of those firefighting, they do aerial attacks. And I guess I don't know if they scoop up water or drop retardant, but yeah, a drone crashed into it, and they had to down one of those things. Oh, this guy's going off the sidewalk. People usually go off that sidewalk there, but he's got a truck. He'll be all right. Yeah, so another thing going on is there's these videos of people lighting fires. And who knows how recent or, if those videos are legit. But I could imagine that. We briefly touched on that also, my nephew sent us an alert of a lady starting a fire over in Boyle Heights somewhere. Boyle Heights is right over here, passing Indiana. And that's a thing that happens a lot around here. You got homeless that'll start fires and stuff like that. But if you see, I seen this TikTok and reposted it. If you catch anyone lighting fires, especially in if they look suspicious, yeah, do something about it, And yeah, pretty weird. And I think, for whatever reason that this would activate people like that, because there's a lot of cray-crays out here. Yep, and Diesel there touching on things. Yeah, it gets deeper, so. And forgive me for not tapping into chat. I'm just trying to keep this little flow going. And like I said, we'll be diving a little deeper into all this just in a little bit here. Just trying to get settled in. My bro is mopping. And the thing is, I got to get used to... This is my little setup, you guys. So I got everything good to go. Anyway, we'll tap back in just a few here. And I thank everyone for coming out. And hopefully the word gets out. You guys could help out that GoFundMe, share that out to people that are in the position to help. And Latchkey is an awesome dude. I can't wait to meet him in person. And yeah, I just feel he's definitely deserves the help. So one love, you guys. Stay safe. Keep your eyes peeled. See you in a bit.